live on Twitch. It is the Juke. I'm Mitch. That's Dr. Jen Welter. And Jen actually brought to my attention that we did not discuss a quarterback
We
that we
had
should
no
have
love.
discussed.
We had no love for love.
No love
for love.
for
Mitch.
love. Jen's going to be Cupid right now. So let's talk about Jordan Love. That is a guy that, of course, was surrounding a lot of controversy this offseason because the Packers were thinking, ooh, he might be the future if Aaron Rodgers leaves. And we were thinking he might start this year. So we got a glimpse of him for the first time in his NFL career because there was no preseason last year, right? And he wasn't even active last year as a backup. So, Jen, what did you think of him?
First of all, I feel like Jordan Love has been like Fight Club. Like first rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. First rule of Jordan Love has been
we also need that sound bite.
Talk about Jordan Love, right? Like you don't activate him. He doesn't exist because I'm Aaron Rodgers and you should not have drafted a quarterback. No. That's part of why I'm disgruntled. So guess what? Oh, you can draft him, but he's going to be Mr. Irrelevant. Okay. That's cool. He doesn't exist. And so
you're saying he's Brad Pitt.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is like Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. So Jordan Love broke the Fight Club rule and actually got into the game. And, Mitch, it may be the first and only time that we see him be like a Bigfoot spotting because I somehow don't think Rodgers is going to let him roll too much. Although Rodgers did look engaged on the sidelines and kind of looked like he was, little okay guy, like roughly.
I will say I'm not digging the whole like Rodgers is a slob look.
It's kind of weird. So
I don't get it, but anyways.
I mean, maybe it's his personal protest against The Office.
Yeah.
But he never looked like that when he was with Danica. So
right.
She was probably cutting his hair in his sleep, maybe. Like I couldn't see her rocking with that. Like she seems little
standards are higher.
Yeah, like little and in charge. I can't say large and in charge. She's little in charge. But we did get to see a little Jordan Love, and I mean, Mitch
looked pretty good. Looked the part.
He looked.
Yeah, like I want to see more of him because this is his first NFL game. Like judging him on that standards, I understand he's not a rookie, but judging him on that standards, he looked good. I mean, he definitely has physical tools that we saw. That's why he was drafted in the first round. And he's a guy that I feel can be a starting quarterback one day, and I'll be intrigued when that one day does happen, and it might be next year. I think it will be next year. So I think for the Packers, they need to maximize as much play time as they possibly can get. I mean, they need to play him as much next week in week 3 as possible, because that's all you're going to really get unless Aaron Rodgers goes down with an injury.
Wait, how did you not have him activated last year, though? Like,
maybe they felt like he never played, so like they didn't trust him. If there's an injury, they trusted the other guy. I don't know.
I mean, was that really just like an ego stroke for Aaron Rodgers?
Possibly. Maybe that was part of his demand list.
Right. Like it kind of seems like that's what it was, because when he came in, I mean, he looked much more polished than most guys do being on the team or like on the field for the first time in an NFL game. Like he was smooth. He was this, like, there's no reason that I would have hidden that guy on my roster. We'll put it that way, unless I had to hide that guy on my roster. Right. Mm-hmm. Like, and the only person I could think that I'd have to hide him from is my other quarterback. Right. Like, I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense otherwise. And I was like, oh, we kind of love. Like, oh, like.
I feel bad for the guy.
I do. Like, and think about this, Mitch. We haven't brought this up in a while, but the same agent that reps freaking Rodgers reps Jordan Love. It would behoove him to find a place and a space for both of them to exist in football. Now, obviously, he also cannot tick off Rodgers, but I would have thought it would have really hurt that relationship when that guy ended up on the same roster as a first round draft pick.
What if we're going down the road of Brady Garoppolo again?
Mm-hmm.
What because that's exactly what they had the same agent too.
Yeah.
So what if it's like Aaron Rodgers balls out sort of thing again, and we're sitting here and we're like, the Packers want to keep Rodgers, and they end up trading Love and saying, oh, we made a mistake in the past, but we won't make that mistake. Like, all we're really talking about here is like Rodgers will play and then leave. What if it's like Rodgers plays well, and then Love leaves?
Yeah. I was having flashbacks of Garoppolo and Brady when I was watching Love and thinking about about what was going on. And, it's not dissimilar. And so you can't really justify keeping that guy much longer hidden because he does offer value to your organization, right? The freaking
either way.
Right. Like either way. And I mean, you have teams that don't legitimately have a quarterback right now that just saw him and went, what about that guy?
We want to see more. Yeah.
Right. So you could actually see a team make a play for him, which, Aaron Rodgers might be all for. I mean, it just, and certainly his agent would be, because that would be a major pay upgrade, I'm sure.
Yeah, I almost feel like Rodgers, that would, at least if it was me, like that would, whatever issue I had before, I'd feel fine now. Like, let's say Jordan Love gets traded for a second round pick. You can use that second round pick maybe on a receiver. Then Aaron Rodgers is excited, ecstatic.
Right. Or even you trade him for something else that they need right now to make them if we said that this is an all in to win season, right? Which we do know that they are close, right? They're not a team that's far off.
Okay, I'm throwing this out there, theory here. What if you trade Jordan Love for Brandon Cooks from the Texans? Because the Texans don't really have a quarterback for the future. And Brandon Cooks is kind of stuck. And he's a good receiver. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. Brandon Cooks would probably be like, yeah, lottery. Right. I don't know how Jordan Love would feel about that, but that would be like, you hear about those stories where somebody got recommissioned or restationed and they're like all of a sudden in Alaska. Like that would be the ultimate diva move to be like, yeah, Green Bay, send him to Houston.
Yeah. That would be like, that's probably what Aaron Rodgers is saying right now.
Right. It's either that or, could it be Denver? Could it be Wentz's replacement?
Wait.
Uh-oh.
New Orleans.
Oh.
Michael Thomas.
Right. Michael Thomas is not happy.
Not exactly happy right now. And Sean Payton, I don't know. It's not like you're tied to any quarterback there. So no, I'm not sure.
But does Love represent enough of an upgrade for New Orleans right now?
Probably not right now. And I guess that they know more than we do in terms of their analysis and their thoughts on the future of the two quarterbacks there. But yeah, I mean, like that's something interesting. I think Michael Thomas just in general is a name that we need to be paying attention to more.
Right.
Because this is a team in a cap situation that's horrible. And he's not happy, and it does really appear like he's going to be traded at some point.
Not in love with the Love pick. So could he be saying like, yeah, get this guy some play and get him out of my face?